What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Rad JBI. I'm JB. To the left of me, we just finished up a custom JBI spec WP Exact Pro 6500 build. And in this video, we're going to break down what we did, why we did it, and most importantly, what this rider should expect when he bolts this suspension on to his 2025 Husqvarna FC 350. All right, so as I said, this is a custom build of our JBI spec WP Exact Pro 6500 kit. Now, as cool as these forks look on the outside aesthetically, if you follow those videos before, you'll know that what really counts is what is on the inside of these forks. So the reason we call it the JBI spec WP Exact Pro 6500 is because we take the already well-performing 6500 kit that WP has developed, which is a spring conversion for these WP AER forks, how they originally come set up. And we take that already good setting that they've developed and we improve upon it even further. So we focus on improving the fork in 3 different areas. We wanted to make it even smoother and more plush over those small and medium bumps that you commonly find going into corners and coming out of corners. We wanted to maintain the good hold up that the forks have when you're riding fast and aggressive. And then we also wanted to improve the overall body performance of the forks as well for those jump landings and other high impacts that you may encounter when on the track or the trail. Now, the setting that we built over here is what we call our JBI Soft Moto spec. So this is a motocross setting, but it's more focused on plushness and comfort than it is bottoming and hold up. Whereas for comparison, our motocross spec is going to be more of an equal blend of plushness, hold up, and bottoming. Again, this one favors a little bit more of plushness and comfort, so it trades a little bit of bottoming, but not much. The way you would decide if you want this sort of spec would be depend on your riding level and or how much you prefer to jump or ride aggressive. Because there are some fast riders out there, but they just do prefer an overall softer setting. So ultimately it's rider preference, but we have found a lot of riders that prefer this are ones that if you live here locally, you ride Glen Helen a lot. That's a track that doesn't really have much big jumps, but it's got a ton of bumps and it's really rough, but you still need a good motocross spec for that. So the way we achieve that is a few different ways. Internally, we have what's called our JBI WP subvalve, and that installs in the compression assembly area of the fork, which is located up about in this region. What that does is that interacts with the compression clicker on the top of the fork. It does a few things. It allows us to build the fork or revalve it in a way that ensures that the fork is very plush and smooth. So it has a very consistent feel all the way through the travel. The subvalve ensures that even though we build such a plush style valving setting in there, it ensures we always have an appropriate amount of damping. So it's not too overly soft. This also coincides with ensuring the fork has good hold up. So we kind of get 2 improvements out of this one component. So to complement the JBI subvalve, again, is going to be the JBI suspension valving that we've developed over the years. And so that's going to be the valve we put inside of the compression assembly and also the valve we do in the mid-valve assembly as well. We developed these specs over many years. You can go back in some really old videos we have posted. We can see us at the track or the trail where we are testing our 6500 kit versus our JB AER Pro Fork Air kit versus our cone valve kit. And the reason we do that is so that way we can take benchmarks of what fork performs well in what areas, and then maybe see the shortcomings in each of those forks. And then we take that stuff back here to Rad JBI and we figure out ways to resolve those shortcomings. It makes it a very clear and concise way to do testing, because then you know exactly, again, what works well, maybe what could be improved upon. These are going on to a 2025 Husqvarna FC 350. And since we're doing a soft moto setting, what we also do is we minorly adjust the spring rate to be a little bit softer than what we normally would do. So for this rider, if he was doing motocross, we would do the 4.8 Newton spring rate. But since he wanted the soft motocross, we're doing a 4.7 Newton spring rate. So not a drastic change, but enough of a change in spring rate that we want to account for the style of riding that he is doing. Everything I've broken down here you can find on our website at ridejbi.com. It's going to be under our JBI spec, WP Exact Pro 6500. If you look at that, it's around $19.95. That's going to be the entire kit, meaning the entire 6500 kit, already built, customized to you and the settings that you provide to us. And we'll give you a bunch of details, again, on what we did, why we did it, and what you should expect. If you already have the 6500 kit, you can still send it into us and we can revalve it. Or if you have somebody local to you that knows how to do suspension, or you know how to do suspension, we can also package up exactly what we did here into what we call a JBI spec DIY kit, meaning do it yourself. So you can save time on shipping and that downtime of getting it all packed up and having to wait on us. Instead, we send you a customized kit specific to you based upon the information that you provide to us. So now we've covered the technicalities of what we did on the internals. Let's talk about some of the aesthetics that we did to complement the internals of this build. What really stands out to me first is going to be the lower Sapphire tubes. These tubes are 48 millimeters, just like the OEM KYB forks, but they have a beautiful sapphire finish below. Again, these are going on a Husqvarna, so I think this sapphire blue is really going to complement the blue tone that the Husky has. The fork lugs, we did a awesome gloss black. And then on the WP logo right here, we actually had that filled in with a metallic blue, which we think is a really small detail, but it really kind of captures and ties in the rest of the fork. And then of course, we had to tie it off with some JBI titanium bolts in the fork lugs as well, as they have a very good kind of rainbow tone. Again, it complements well here up with the fork tube also. And then if you follow us for a while, you see that we have a few options on our JBI fork stickers now. These are our JBI blue chrome stickers. Again, kind of repeating myself, but they complement the rest of the fork really well. And overall, as cool as they look, what we're really proud about are the settings that we've developed over the years and for how well these forks are going to work. But it's fun for us to do these custom builds because now we can show people, we can show them, hey, the amount of effort that went into the internals also went on to the aesthetic of the fork as well. And I think it gives people a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for?
Appreciation?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm looking for. It gives them more appreciation for the effort that went into it. And also, if you see any of my own personal bikes, everything's coated to just the tits. Reason being is when I walk out and check out my bike, I'm always just like, man, that thing looks awesome. I'm excited to go ride. Everything we discussed in this video, you can find on ridejbi.com. If you have any questions or if you like Ride JBI to do your own bike setup, please give me a call or send me an email. We'll talk about the year, make, model bike that you have, what options are available, and based on that, what setup would be most advantageous for you.